This video contains gratuitous use of profanity and uncomfortable pauses to compensate for lack of professionalism and original thought. Viewer discretion advised.
I'm going to be doing a legit MW2 2022 review because basically every review that I've seen is by somebody with a content creator code or somebody that's sponsored by Call of Duty or Activision. So I'm just going to give you guys a legitimate review of the game, everything that's wrong with it, and literally the only three things that are good with it. I guess we'll go over the three good things now. The only three good things that they actually added about, or not even added really, but fixed, switched, changed, however the hell you want to call it. Camos is a lot easier in this game, so it's more enjoyable. Look at this fucking kid camping, man. It's pretty much how you die every single time in this game, but obviously we'll get into that in a second. The camo system got switched up, and it essentially got simplified, and it is a lot easier. But basically everything about the attachment system got switched as well, and the graphics. That is literally the only fucking three things that are positive about this game whatsoever. Now, let's get into the negatives. Obviously, we're going to talk about the biggest and worst fucking part about this game, the launch. The launch for this game is so fucked. Like, I've been playing COD since I was 7 years old, and as fucking insane as that makes me sound, I've never been a part of a dog shit COD release before that makes me want to uninstall the game 24 hours after I was just excited for the game. I don't know how in the fuck that you release a game that has party issues. Like, I understand the Black Ops 2 and the Black Ops 3 where you just have dev errors and fucked up shit where you can't join your friends every once in a while. But the fact that you can join your friends in this game, and then if you have more than 3 people, everybody's or certain people's games just crashes on repeat over and over again. That's amazing to me that that's in the game. That's crazy. I never thought that would ever be a problem in any game that thrives so heavily off of its multiplayer experience. Never thought that'd be a thing. This game was completely released in full, by the way, as well, and half the shit just doesn't work, right? You don't have a functioning party system. You don't have a profile tab where you can view your stats, which is very, very, very weird to me because that's been in every single Call of Duty. You don't have lobby leaderboards, and then you also don't have an accessible in-game store. I don't really know how in the fuck you fuck all that shit up. I have no idea how you have apparently 3,000 people working on a game and countless numbers of fucking hours and amounts of funding for your goddamn game. And this is what we get. This game is probably the most unfinished day one release that I've ever seen in a Call of Duty, just because of the way that the interface is and the way that the game runs. Just because of those two things. Minus the gameplay entirely. The game it doesn't work. It can't function on its own. Now we can get on to the more aggravating fucking parts of this game. The gameplay. Now, the gameplay for me, in my opinion, the three things that are complete dog shit about the gameplay specifically that geeks the fuck out of me is one, or I guess it wouldn't be gameplay specifically, but it'd be for gameplay. Three things, right? You still fucking disband lobbies after games. That, to me, is just such a weak part of Call of Duty. The enjoyment of Call of Duty wasn't playing just the same fucking map against different fucking people over and over and over again. That's not why you like playing Call of Duty. You like playing Call of Duty because you play different maps. But it's so weird. It's like in this game, it's the complete opposite. There's no map voting. The maps don't ever fucking change. You play the same maps, but different people. I don't know. I'd rather play the same people in different maps. Because you're pretty much playing the exact same 5 maps over and over and over and over and over on this game. And I don't know what the hell is up with the flow of these maps or whatever, but no matter what the fuck you do, you're getting shot in the ass, you're getting shot in the side, you're getting shot when you're not looking. Right as you start running, start tack sprinting, whatever, somebody cops out and shoots you. I don't know if it's the flow of the maps, I don't know if it's my luck, whatever the fuck. Don't know if I'm complaining, whatever. But that could just be me, could just be a me problem, whatever. But I just get shot from places, and it just makes me say, what the fuck are you doing over there? These maps are so big, half these goddamn maps have random buildings on the ends of the spawns just for people to sit in. Why are those buildings there? Those buildings don't need to be there. That is not what the consumers want, bro. The consumers want true maps that have good flow, that are good to look at, and that are well objective paced and TDM based game modes. Like they fit well to those game modes. But these maps are just completely all over the fucking place with just head glitch spots everywhere, corners you can sit in, awful fucking alleyways you have to completely run down. And then everything about the game is to just not lower the skill gap, sorry, but to remove the skill gap of the game entirely. This game is just essentially a copy and paste of MW 2019. Everything that you liked competitively about MW 2019 that allowed you to run people over, congratulations, it's out of the fucking game. Now, I'll just go over a few, right? 1, movement received a massive nerf. Obviously, if you played the game at all, that's the first thing that you notice. When that got nerfed, it completely slowed the flow of the game down, and it's just allowing for people to dick ride head glitches and dominate the game. And to me, you know, whatever, if that's what they want to do, to me, that's not COD, though. COD's been an arcade shooter forever, and everything about COD has been about whether you want to play like that or play aggressively. And they completely took out the play style of playing aggro, and it just completely ruins the game. Take out reload cancel, crazy new long mantling mechanic. There's just so many different things that you do to slow the game down, and I do not get it. But pretty much, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's just a reskinned version of MW 2019. Like all the things that everybody liked about Dead Silence, the field upgrades, all that shit isn't really good anymore. The certain like weapon meta hasn't really fucking changed. Everybody's just dick riding the M4. Like it just feels like such a copy and paste game, and I literally just felt like I wasted $70 on it. So my opinion straight up is if you are interested in playing MW2, go to GameStop and buy the one from 2009 because this one is dog shit.